Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Dig Deep with Dragonfly podcast. Today I have a guest on that I'm really excited about. He's one of my best friends since freshman year of college. He's going to have a lot of good things to say about men's mental health, just this kind of the stigma around it and things like that. So Jalonnie, introduce yourself a little bit. What grade are you in? What sports you play? Kind of give me a little bit.
Obviously my name is Jalonnie Williams. I'm from Milwaukee. Born and raised. I went to Greenfield High School, and I play football here. Number 11, I play defense.
Hey, did you say what grade you're?
Oh, I'm a senior. Yep, last one, man.
We're both
but
seniors.
I don't graduate till December though, but still.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Oh, and it's my dog, Gus.
If you can see Gus is with us right now. His dog. He's so cute. I think he's out of frame, but
he's alright.
That's okay. He's so cute. Just trust. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about kind of some different things within like football and like men's mental health, because I think for girls it's easier to talk about stuff than it is for guys.
Yeah.
I think you know that very
well.
well.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So kind of first question that I have is have you had any coaches or role models who have helped you break down walls regarding this, and kind of just give me a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, Coach Moore, actually, he made me realize like everybody has mental health issues. Like,
yeah. And that's a coach here?
Yeah, he's my current coach right now, actually.
Yep.
Just was with him a couple hours ago. I was going through something here a little while ago, like a year and a half ago, and I was in a really, really low place, and I went straight to him, and he helped me out. He helped me out of it. He told me the truth about what he's been through, and told me like what's real life and what's not. So
yeah,
that helped me out a lot.
I think it's good when like people in authority and like leadership roles speak up about it. Yeah. Because I think as athletes it's hard for us to speak about anything because it's like you're weak.
Especially when they saying something like I've been through it or I've done that or like it's something that they've experienced and you know like okay, I'm really good then.
Yeah. And they get it. Yeah. And they don't view you differently because you spoke up about it, which is the biggest thing. That's good. Kind of going off of that, have there been moments where you felt that coaches or staff weren't as understanding as they could have been when it comes to mental health? So kind of the flip side.
Yeah, I mean, just up until I met him or up until I became like his position player, and it's no disrespect, they didn't mean anything ill by it. They just, I mean, it's not something that they grew up on. Like my coaches that I have right now are 40, 50 years old, and when they were my age, you weren't having mental health problems. Like, this is what it was. Like, you couldn't. Yeah. So, I mean, some people still believe in that. Some people don't. It's just what you teach. But, yeah, I definitely have. It was a lot harder playing for them because, like, it was harder going into practice off of a day if I'm struggling with something to explain to them that I'm struggling with something that's not football, but you just can't understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you think it kind of changed from, like, high school going into college or even, like, within your, like, 4 years here? Like, has it changed at all? Yeah,
it's changed a lot. Definitely going from high school to college.
Big jump.
I feel like in high school, I really didn't have a relationship with my coaches anyway, so it didn't matter. But, like, coming here, like, from freshman year to now, I have a completely different understanding of, like, how to approach a coach and how to say something or how to approach anybody, even a teammate who's going through something, how to approach them. And, like, my coaches have to help me a lot. Like, teaching me how to help somebody out rather than, like, just helping myself and stuff, too.
Yeah, that's super cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to talk about the event we did, the mental health panel. Yeah. Like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that was like 2 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Little backstory on this. We have a mental health week for all of MAC schools, and Jalonnie and I got asked to be on a mental health panel, and there was like 6 other athletes or something with us.
Yeah, I think it was 8 of us.
There were like I think a mix of both guys and girls, but it was a really cool event. We all got to kind of tell our story and open up to whoever wanted to come, and it was like such a cool experience because nobody had really done that before, and
I certainly never had. I revealed some stuff in that meeting that I thought I never would tell anybody, and I told people I never seen.
There was
before,
like 50 people probably.
People I never met. I didn't even know it was athletes here. So
and so that event was just so cool because we got to start to like break down some barriers with that, especially for like the guys. I feel like because you guys don't really like have a space to talk about things, and it's like,
No.
like I said in the beginning, it's easier for girls to talk about it because we're just kind of known as like more emotional,
Yeah.
and so we just like know how to do that. But for guys, it's like you're supposed to be tough and not show anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so that event was super cool. Kind of talk about like how you felt during that event, and then like after that event.
For me, that was really, really hard because that was wild. Like, that event was near the time where I was going through what I was going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't want to do it. You knew that. I talked to you about it. I did not want to do it at all. But
I mean, it's scary for anybody. Like,
Yeah.
I was nervous going into it too because, one, you have to like speak in front of people, and then two, you're telling your story about like something that's very vulnerable and close to you, so it's like hard.
Yeah. So I mean, it took a little bit of convincing, but I did it. Shout out Kelly.
Yes,
I ended
Kelly.
up doing it.
And Cheyenne.
And like while I was up there, I didn't go first. I was in the middle, so it went like from end to end. And
Yeah, we were both in the middle.
It was a lot easier for me because like other people had gone first, and then especially since another guy had gone before me, like I didn't feel like I needed to like knock a wall down or anything because he had already done it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it felt good telling people something that I didn't even know I could say. I mean, when I started talking, I didn't think I had the words to say what I needed to say, but I think my tears said it for me.
Yeah,
I
it was very emotional.
I cried in front of a whole bunch of people I've never seen.
Yeah.
And it felt good, honestly. I mean, I didn't feel judged. I felt like everybody was listening to me and they cared about what I had to say.
That was my next question. You had teammates there, right?
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of teammates there.
Like nerve-wracking to talk about stuff in front of teammates?
It would have been, but since Skylar was there, it wasn't. I had a teammate who, he went here, but I've known him since middle school. And we've always like been close friends since middle school, since 7th grade. And he came and supported me. So like seeing him there, knowing that he knows everything about me already, basically, like it made it a lot easier because I really wasn't looking at the whole crowd. I was just looking at him when I was talking because it made it easier for me. But yeah, it made it easier. Then of course Shad actually listened, and it was nice to know like people that you wouldn't even expect to listen to you actually care about what you have to say.
For sure. Yeah. And then I feel like after that event, because so many of us talked about things that we had never really talked about before to people that we don't really know, and it like connected us so much more. Like even in passing, like we would say hi to people I
still speak to people that I didn't know before that meeting to this day. Yeah,
which is so cool.
It's crazy.
Okay, next, kind of talk about, if you're comfortable, talk about your experience during high school compared to like when you got here, like even maybe like freshman year compared to now. What's changed and what have you kind of learned from, let's do college, from when you started college to now that you're a senior?
About mental health?
Just opening up to people, just like stuff like that.
That is real. Like, I didn't used to believe in it. Like, I've always been someone who was like super relaxed and stuff like that until I got flustered or something like that. But it took a lot, man. It took coaches, it took friends. I mean, Jada has been through way more with me than y'all could imagine.
We've been through it all together since freshman year.
And like it went from like me not realizing that mental health was an issue of mine to like actually sitting down with people and trying to just get to the root of the problem. That's the biggest thing for me. Is like I've always like been told by Cheyenne that the biggest step to like your mental health is realizing that you have the problem in the first place, and that's the biggest problem that I had before. I didn't even know mental health was an issue because no one ever taught me.
You just didn't even want to realize it.
Yeah,
either.
no,
like
and I didn't.
You didn't think like you had that problem, so it was like, why would I even talk about something that I don't have? Yeah.
And then in turn, I accepted it, and I mean, as soon as I opened my scope, everything was taught to me. It's just another thing I've learned is like, you can get upset about things in life, but nothing is really ever like that serious for you to just be so angry. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody do something to you, okay, then just stop talking to them. Like, you don't gotta be mad at them. They made the decision for you. Like, that's their business, really. Yeah,
because I think for you it was like you let so much like build up, and then you didn't know what to do after that. All the time, and then if you never talked about it, it just made it worse and worse and worse. Yeah. But now it's like way different.
I also had a really big problem of taking everybody's problems on and not like talking to him about it, like, people would just come to me with issues, and I would never talk to them about mine or what I had going on and stuff like that. But I do now, so.
Because you were, like, trying to help them solve theirs, but you couldn't even solve your own. Yeah. Which is much different now. When did you start going to Cheyenne? A year ago?
Yeah, like a year and a half ago. October of 2020.
Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years?
Or 20, yeah.
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 Which is crazy.
That is crazy.
Were you scared? Like, talk about that. Like, actually taking the step to go talk to her. For those of you who don't know, Cheyenne is our therapist on campus just for athletes. And a lot of us go to her. I've talked about her a lot with Avery when she was on, Sarah when she was on, but I've gone to her a lot. But for you, it was just scary.
It was terrifying for me. I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for James and Vito. Those are two people who were in my room and helped me out a lot. But yeah, it was terrifying because like I grew up with like anger management issues and stuff like that. I took all the medications and everything you can imagine. And I've always had therapists. Like I've always had someone who wants to hear what I have to say or like try and listen, but it's just an appointment. Like
it never worked.
All the time, all day they have to see people over and over and over again. So like it doesn't matter. But I mean, they really opened my eyes to it because James was somebody that I looked up to like in every aspect, not even only football, because he carried himself the right way off the field. So as soon as I talked to him about it, he was like, yeah, like, I mean, it's real life, bro. Like if you need to go see her, go see her. But even then, after that, when I went in her office the first time, I didn't tell her nothing. Like
it was like surface level.
I didn't tell her anything. She sat down, asked me my name. We talked for like 20 minutes, and I left as fast as I could. Like it wasn't comfortable at all. Like nothing like that. And then it actually took me like another month and a half to make another appointment because I didn't want to do it. But then I was like, okay, like, well, if you really want to get better on the field, you have to take care of it. You can't play ball if you're not okay. Like it's not possible. So I sucked it up and I went and like when I first started talking to her and I realized that she was actually listening to what I had to say, like there's no pen or paper, like there's nothing. Like she just wants to listen. Like
because I feel like maybe like the appointments you used to go to, they would like
take notes,
notes, and it was and, like and it just felt super weird. Yeah,
it's like too formal versus like when I'm with Cheyenne, it's like having a conversation. So it took a little while for me to like really open up and tell her everything about me because like we all have the like, oh, she's gonna go tell, or like I don't want her to tell like anybody above me. But like as soon as you get over that, it's like you'll be able to talk, and it was very easy. And I still talk to her every single day. Yeah,
which is so cool because like freshman you would have never.
And if you would have suggested it, I would have got upset at you.
Yes,
like, for trying to help me. Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
That's so cool to kind of see your growth from freshman year to now. It's like literally night and day. Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah. I feel like a different person. So.
Especially because, like, in football, it's, like, a physical sport and you have to be so tough all the time. And so, like, to show any sort of weakness is, like, not easy.
Not easy at all.
By any means.
Not easy. Nah.
Okay, kind of going off of that, thinking of, like, your freshman self to now, what advice could you maybe give to younger athletes that are either starting their football career or entering college, struggling with like similar things to you?
Just be honest with yourself about everything, like on the field, off the field, mental health, school, classroom, because, excuse me, at the end of the day, like, if you're not honest with yourself and you're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody, then like when you go lay down in bed at night, you didn't do what you really thought you did the whole entire day, and then you'll be upset at yourself because you lied to everybody, and then like everything starts to stack up, and then mental health is just spiraling. Like if you're honest with yourself and true to yourself from the beginning, like you're not trying to go out and be somebody that you don't want to be, or you never have been before, you won't be able to get lost in like in your mental health. You get what I'm saying? Like also just try and keep a routine. Like
That's
find something
important.
Find something that you know will, no matter what, how you feel, make you feel better. For me, it's video games. I love video games. I play video games. It's also music.
What games?
I love listening to music. 2K.
2K?
2K. I also, as soon as this is over, I'm finna go buy a new MLB. So, but
not NCAA.
I play it.
That too. I mean, you're in the game, so
yeah. Anyway, But yeah, just find something, or like even coloring. I used to color a lot. That used to calm me down. Like, find something that you know, no matter what happens throughout the day, if you just pull that out, you'll calm yourself down. That's the most important thing, because if you don't know how to calm yourself down, nobody ever will be able to figure it out for you, ever. So that's it.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then last question that I end every episode with, more advice, but this time for your younger self. It could be like little Jalonnie at 10 years old, or it could be like high school Jalonnie, kind of wherever you want to take it. What piece of advice would you give your younger self? It's tough. That's tough. Yeah.
Okay, I'll open up. I used to be homeless, so I will go back to that version of myself and just tell myself, like, to stay the course. Like, obviously, I mean, as anybody was or would have been when I was in that situation, like, I thought everything was wrong. Like, I never thought I would be able to be anywhere in life or do anything or be successful at all. But my mom helped me out a lot, and my mom is the strongest person in my life. She taught me, like, just stay strong and be yourself, and just, like, stick it out, man. Like, just stay with the people who are around you, and as long as you keep the people around you super, super strong and super, super close, then you'll be able to make it through anything. I wish I told myself that, because I feel like when I got here, I used to think I was alone when I wasn't, and I was doing things I had no business. And I mean, honestly, like, being honest with myself, I should have been able to affect the game a lot sooner than I was, but I was focused on other things, and yeah, so
that's good.
Like that, yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that. That was probably not easy to share, especially on something that'll be posted, but
yeah, it's okay.
Thanks, that was awesome. That was good.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed everything we talked about today. If you guys have any questions about anything or just want to talk about something, don't hesitate to reach out via... Wait, he's about to grab me. Wait. One sec. Gus is entering the picture. Say hi, Gus. Okay, as I was saying, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us via email or Instagram DM. I'll have everything linked in the bio and the descriptions below. But this was really good. You can also watch the full episode on YouTube, but listen on Spotify. And then also follow us on Instagram so you can kind of see all the behind the scenes of things. But this was good.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on today. Maybe I'll have you on again, but this was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man.
You're welcome. Okay. Say bye, Gus.
Okay. Bye.
Gus is gone. Yeah. Bye, guys.